A port scanner is a tool that probes or searches a host for open ports. It's often used by ethical hackers and system admins to check for vulnerabilities in a network. Hello guys, my name is Eric and welcome to Vatos Technologies, your home of real-world cybersecurity tutorials. So, today we'll be going to build a simple port scanner using Python. That is what we'll be doing today. We'll be creating a simple port scanner using Python, and you can also do this as your cybersecurity project. Yes, you can create this and keep it as your cybersecurity project. Okay, so we are going to use a powerful tool to check for open ports on any target system. So that is what we'll be using Python to create today. So this tutorial is for educational purposes only, so use it, please just use it responsibly. All right, so what is a port scanner? A port scanner is a tool that probes or searches a host for open ports. It's often used by ethical hackers and system admins to check for vulnerabilities in a network, and that is what we'll be doing today. Of course, we'll be checking our own network. I'll be checking our local host, okay, our local network. Yeah. All right, so what do you need for this training? What you'll be needing is a basic Python knowledge. So you don't need to be a professional in Python programming language before you be able to do this. No, you just have to have a basic Python knowledge. So as you can see, I have written the script already. I have written the code. So all you have to do is to just check the description of this video and copy it and just paste it. So you can just edit it and so that it will look the way my own looks. Okay. So another thing you need is you have to have Python installed on your system. Okay. Yes, you have to have Python. I've taught you how to install this PyCharm. Okay, or you can also use any code editor like VS Code, but what I'm using here is PyCharm. Okay, what I'm using here is PyCharm. I've told you how to do it. Okay, let me just you can just, if you open your browser, just if you want to download PyCharm, you can just go to their official website and download PyCharm. So just go to the official website and download it. It's not difficult. So once you just download it, you run the installation. Okay, you download it and you run the installation, and that's all. So let me just continue. Okay, first of all, okay, let me copy this. What you just need to do, just go to the description of this video and just copy it. Alright, so to open a new project, in case you install your Python newly, so just click on this file, you go to new project, and from here you can name this. So let me just name it Vatos Tech. Let me just call it port scanner. Okay, port. So this is where you save your work. So you click on create and you click on this window. Okay, let me just leave this. So it's being created for us. A new virtual environment is being created for us. So I think that is done. So let us create a new Python file. So just click on this file and you go to this new, and you go to this new. Okay. So we go to Python file. So we are creating a new Python file. So I can call this ports. I can just call it portscan by Vatos tech. So you put .py, which means Python, and you hit OK. So it has been created for us. So here I just pasted the code I just copied in our previous virtual environment. So what is happening here is that I want to use Python to create a port scanner, which we'll be using to scan any target network. Okay. So what is happening here is that we just imported the socket, which is what we make this script to work. Okay, this code to work, this Python code to work. So here you put the target, and you can put any IP address here. Okay, you can also use your IP address. You can just go to your command prompt and do IP config. So you take your IP address from there and you put there. So here what is happening is that we want to check for open ports. Okay, we want to check all the ports that are closed in this script. That is what we'll be doing here. So as you can see, we say that if result is true, that it should print what open, but if not, which means else, you should print what closed. Okay, so that is what we are happening here, and the port we will be scanning is from port 1 to port 24. Okay, if you study about ports, you should know that port 0 to port 1023 is a popular port. So we actually have 665,535 ports totally. So the first 1000 are popular ports, which means they are known ports. So that's the port we'll be scanning. So now let me run this so that we know the open port we have here and the closed port. But for now, we'll be running the closed port. Okay, want to know the closed ports. So as you can see, it said that port 1 is closed. This training is very wonderful. Okay, this Python code is very wonderful. As you can see, it's telling us that port 7 is closed. So this is how it will be scanning it. Any IP address we put here, it will scan it. Okay, so and this is, please don't use this illegally. Don't go and use somebody's IP address, or you could just go and search for or just make sure you are doing this with permission. Don't go and use Facebook IP address or Amazon IP address, please. Make sure you are using your own network. Test it on your own network. As you can see, I'm using my own network. So now, as you can see, it's telling us that this is closed and this is closed and this is closed. And anywhere it finds an open port, it's going to tell us that the port is open. As you can see, we said if the value is true, which means if the port is open, it should return port is open. But if it's closed, which means else, it should return that port is closed. That's why it's telling us that port is closed, because because the value is not true. It's not true. Okay. So now, as you can see, it's scanning it's scanning one port per second, but I want it to scan it like 10 ports per second, so that it will be faster. And another thing I want to do is that I want to check open ports. Actually, if I leave it like this, it will definitely get to open ports. But to save our time, let me just use another script I have written, so that we'll just get there faster. Okay, just get there faster. I think this is my so it just depends on the IP address you are using, on the network you are running this. Okay, it just depends on the network you are running this. So now let me go. I have another one. I have written this one already, so let me just copy. Let me just copy this guy here, and so let me close this. Let me paste this here. So remember, this tool helps you to identify weak ports on your own network. So it's good as a cybersecurity professional. It's good to run this on your own network. Okay, to know if there is any open port, so that you can close it, because it's not good to have unnecessary open ports. All right. So port scanning without permission is illegal. Okay, so only scan devices you own or have permission to test. All right, so let me run this. So in this one, I want to be showing open ports only. So which is here, I want you to print an open port if the value is true, if the port is open. So it's going to print open port, and it's going to be scanning. As you can see, it's scanning one port per second, but here I want it to be scanning 100 per second. So I can make it 10. So you don't need to know, what you just need to know is just know basic of Python. So just be able to edit Python code, and you are good to go. Okay, so let me run this and see. As you can see now, it's scanning it, but it's scanning 10 ports. Okay, 10 ports per second. All right, but it's not showing anything yet because it has not seen an open port. So it's looking for an open port. So if I leave it for some time now, we are going to see it's going to give us an open port. So let's just wait for it, or I can stop this and make it to scan 100 ports per second. As you can see, it's telling us that port 135 is open. So this is a powerful Python code. Okay, it's telling us that port so and so is open. Okay, let me just cancel it, and let me make it to scan 200 ports at once. Okay, let me run this again. So it's going to take a little time because 200 is kind of big for it. So this is a powerful. This you can just do this and just add it as your cybersecurity project. This is very, very wonderful and excellent. Okay, very, very wonderful and excellent. Let me just cancel it. Let me just make it 100. Okay, so let's leave it now so that it will scan only open ports. Okay, that is what we want here. I want it to scan only open port. As you can see, the same thing, port 135 is open. So that means there is a loophole here. So if you are smart, what you should do as a cybersecurity professional is to close every unnecessary port. every unnecessary open port. Okay, so let's also wait and see if it will show us other open ports in this place. So it just depends on the network you are scanning this. So I think there is not much open port on this my local host. That's why it's finding it difficult to show us. Most of them are closed actually. Alright, so let's wait for it. Let's wait a little more. Okay, so it's telling us we just found another open port, which is port 445 is open. So we found another open port. Okay, let's also wait and see if we find another one. So remember, we are just scanning only port 1 to 1000 1024. We're just scanning from port 1 to 1024 ports. 1024 ports. So from ports 1 to 1024 ports, that is what we are actually scanning. So we have these guys already. So but it's still scanning. Let's just wait a little bit. Alright guys, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be getting cybersecurity tutorials like this. It's vitally important. Please, it's very, very important to us. Don't watch this video without subscribing to our channel, please. So as you can see, we found another open port, which is port 902 is open and port 912 is open. So we found 4 open ports, and this is actually 4 loopholes. Alright, okay, so maybe I should end this, or maybe let me just leave it so that it will complete, so that you see how it works. As you can see, we just found only 4 ports. As you can see, open ports are port 135, 445, 902 and 912. Alright, so if you found this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, okay, and turn on notifications for more cybersecurity content, and drop your questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, thank you.